Will we see Weber swap into the Yone as Yu is in a little bit of trouble here? Knockup's available. Yu is tagged very low. He's going to flash, but still gets caught. But no, they turn it around. Johnny Rockets, he flashes forward, but he goes down. And now Everott's got to get the heck out.
But Johnny Rockets is back. You've chased too far deep.
It's a pincer.
This is not your KFC.
It's a pincer. Everott from the top rope forces the flash out of Gloom Grove, and Sendy will fall to Johnny Rockets. Potential turnaround here. Scout of the week breaks a lot of the shields. Ultimate goes out from the Sejuani. Not enough, but Jexor is going down because they're in hot pursuit. Sir Zipri is out of mana. He's got to flash forward. Rias is going to go down. Knockup's abound, and Yu gets chunked. Goku goes in. He's got Undying Rage. Everott's forced to flash, and it's a shutdown, but Goku-chan goes down anyway. Johnny Rockets has finally joined the fight, so you know what he's about to do. He's going to chop him up, and he's going to send him to their...
in, right? And second time he's been punished.
Oh, wait. Johnny Rockets.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Here comes the Maokai ultimate. Johnny Rockets is
Everott's here.
Rias with a big double knockup, and here comes Everott. Flies in, and he drops the hammer down, but Goku is able to save the day and help his team out as they wipe the Tactics off the map. That's his last name. Thank you, Adam on Prod. As James is going to get knocked out. Oh my goodness. He got chunked real hard there, buddy. This will be the end of the game, although this Nexus turret hasn't respawned yet.
It's bugged on my screen. I think it is. It's firing away.
Wait a minute. Something right here. Hold on. The back, but they're still on this Otacon. Sendy gonna go in, but he can't charm anybody. The quickness gets dodged out. Here comes the teleport. It's time for the Utectics to make a play. They're on the Otacon. There goes the combo of ultimates. James flies in and knocks up 3. The bounce house rings true. Goku tries to split the fight, but he can't. Only trying to let his teammates get away.
It was either Greasy was going to be cooked by that. Oh, Avian's just going to fly in from heaven above. Inho pushed out by the Rolling Thunder right into the crosshairs of Avian. Couldn't have been done any more beautifully by the initiators. This is concussed out of their mind, and now you figured out where the final one is. Right at Salvo. Patience is being tempered, though, right? You're waiting. Puffin's going to make that fight there. Backs turn to the window. No one keeping an eye on it. Then they look back at window again for Puffin to abuse them. Have the 3K inside of the smoke. On the other side, ooh, Greasy. They're making some fights happen. They're getting some work done, but Puffin is really the one that we need to be keeping an eye on. They're occupying that leaderboard. They're one away from the ace, and they know exactly where this Cypher is. A distinct possibility to make that happen too, right? Only 11 HP given to Puffin. The HP between them. This is the economy. I don't know. Yeah, that's just easy enough for Spartacus to be able to do things like
saves Bearlight in this game, keeping the team intact. Can they keep it out? No, they can't. Arju finishes the job.
That's so unlucky because I was going to call out G-Man for his defensive prowess. He was seeing the field so well. But when you're going up against that level of pressure...
Oh no, Jazzy's already prepared for the flip reset pass, and they go for the bump. That's the perfect play. Top corner! Counterattack executed flawlessly. But here we go with more midfield passing plays. Jazzy almost with the goal of the match. Unbelievable sidewall that is later punished by G-Man. Game's tied. They don't need to press too hard, but when the chances are there, how could you possibly pass it up? Meteor strike from Patty.
It's the middle with the utility you see coming out now.
Pressure being ramped up in this area. F taking a little bit more of a passive stance in Donut as well, trying to help cover AWP, as mentioned. Towards A site, but it's currently watching towards A main, not towards Donut, where the entirety of this attack is going to maneuver. 20 seconds left. Mark, they gotta go.
Dude, I'm just blocked up here. The AK, this could just be an absolute farm. 2 enough to stop him up. Should be okay. In the back line, the tricks are at the A site. That position does pay off. Off the bomb, 8 seconds left, trying to chase him down. Bastard at this point just needs to secure a little bit of money, and you can't even get that far. They are not going to be letting anything get back on this A side.
No, though maybe Ryan can be the difference here. Oh, but left unchecked.
Okay.
Oh, that is so intelligent. Deeves, it's It's just based on the fact that he's not being watched is what gives it away. Now the swing comes forward, and there's so much damage done, but the time starting to expire, and there isn't a kit either, so I don't think he's got this.
It may just be a little bit too short. Great efforts, but it's still 12. Delivered for Drexel. Ryan will attempt this one versus 4. Vincent, bomb right around the corner. Wondering if Ryan will get the spot on it. Does, but Vite have this thing down into the end. 13-5, Drexel, they eliminate Nichols' map picks.
Of a misdirect, hopefully, to allow Drexel to get back into the play, and they have. And that's Ryan going down. That's a key piece to remove.
Dishing out of this, has to dive across, maybe dip back in, but dinked up to begin. Here's Hollow trying to get this spam across, but it's awfully close. Fugi to have this thing locked up with these knives pulled. Opley's holding this in CT, ready for the swing, and Trickster on that A4, Vincent. They may have finally got the ground footing for it, where they're going to drop Fugi on the floor one more time. Drexel.
When there's another kill. 1v1 for Foxy.
Dancing around it. Drexel looking for 12. Basher with the 1v1 to keep them in the game. Foxy hops off of the bomb and gets the kill. Hops back on it. Puts it into an easy decision to get this bomb over the line. It should be Drexel to get 12, and they will.
Oh, no.
So did New Haven Chargers. Orbital Ray and the downpour landing true once again, and it's looking to be all red into the kill lead as the Chargers continue to surge forwards. Annoyed, a couple of little target picks here at the end. Perhaps a faster repush, but giving it to Lucio and a Juno. Not about we see the split attention. Now the Riptire, it's out. It's hunting for Lenny, and they were going to go ahead and explode into a bajillion pieces. Jay Reinor is back into it. We doubted the Junkrat, and so far, it's been working out A-okay. Blue Fire fighting a losing battle, had to abandon the tank just long enough, and this is where things actually start to go their way. Huskies B are thriving in a more chaotic environment. Annoyed coming up with their second, third final blow now in this fight, and it appears the Yukon Huskies do have some will left in them. Not having a great day with it. I believe it was the old completely canceled too. Yukon don't have the advantage of lava at their feet, and that's something you would think they could work with until I bet Sorry pulls up, cracks their knuckles, saying, you know what, this fight ain't over yet. Pulls out a triple kill, and suddenly Yukon Huskies B look like they might take the lead.
Yeah, with how close the payload is, they're definitely going to take the lead now. They have a sound.
Warrior though, you have a rampage, right? But what can you really do with it against a sound barrier?
Yeah, nothing. Those ults will probably eventually just cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it only ended up hitting one, so, and Blue Fire, sure, you're warranted in that, making sure I'm Bad Starry stays on their feet, because if they didn't, you wouldn't have gotten Jay Raynor and cracked this fight right on open. New Haven Chargers haven't really been able to make this ideally close sooner rather than later. With where we're at, it is one fight territory in all of its essence, and again, look towards Blue Fire. How valuable can the sound barrier be to stop this aggressive push that New Haven are gonna have? Big Warrior yeets themselves into the battle too, stapled to the floor, and the sound barrier is not enough to withstand the sheer amount of focus fire that New Haven had coming. It was Big Warrior who started this battle, and it's solely fitting that it's Big Warrior who goes ahead to end it. Yukon soared up at the end, but it was the New Haven Chargers to put them back.
CSU that can really deal with it, outside of maybe this orbital ray that's coming online.
Yeah, it will help negate a lot of the damage. You just gotta make sure you can burst down the Romontra quickly enough. Backside Bud will have the duplicate likely going on to Taro. Again, having the second Rissa is a very valuable tool, especially since you're just a CC Warrior. Beautiful Javelin skewering Juno to the wall, but with how powerful that healing is, it really isn't gonna matter. 5 seconds left. Bela is again in the backline somehow, pulls the Annihilation out, but doesn't have any team behind them because they're so busy flanking behind the opponent. CSULB have realized, why are we paying this tank any attention? We need to focus on the rest of the squad, and they're exploiting a massive weakness that Mizu's strategy has against them. Very proud of CSULB, an uphill matchup. What it's been so far, but the fact that they're holding Mizu Esports at bay so well is an impressive feat on its own. CSULB, take the back.
Very impressive from the CSULB squad to be able to come into this series and take a map off.